Today, I would like to invite you to reflect on something very simple, yet deeply transformative: the way you greet the people around you. It may seem too small compared to the big problems of life, but it is often in the simplest gestures that the soul reveals itself most clearly. Before we move on, let me gently invite you to support this space. If messages like this speak to your heart, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and leave a like on this video. That way, you receive a new reflection every day and help this message reach other people who are in need of comfort and hope. The text that inspires our reflection today reminds us to greet our friends with joy. Many times, a simple, spontaneous, and sincere greeting wins over a heart and comforts a hidden pain. A simple "good morning," spoken with presence and kindness, can be the only moment of attention someone receives that day. On the other hand, a sad, harsh, or indifferent greeting can cast a shadow exactly where there was a little light. In every encounter, we carry an inner atmosphere. It is as if our heart had a temperature that spreads into the environment, even when we say nothing. When we are heavy, irritated, or indifferent, it appears in our tone of voice, in the way we look, and in how we answer others. When we consciously choose to pour out joy and kindness, our presence becomes a shelter, even if we have no great speeches or solutions to offer. Think of how many times you have been touched by a simple greeting. Maybe you remember someone who always called you by your name with a sincere smile, or that coworker who, even on busy days, looked into your eyes and really asked how you were, listening carefully to your answer. These attitudes may look small, but very often they are what sustain us in moments of loneliness, fatigue, or discouragement. Greeting with joy does not mean ignoring difficulties or pretending to be happy when you are not. It is not about wearing a permanent mask of happiness. It is, above all, a choice of generosity. It is recognizing that even when you are not having your best day, you can still offer a little light, respect, and tenderness to those who cross your path. You may not solve anyone's problems, but you can avoid becoming an extra burden in someone's life. There is also a beautiful spiritual dimension in this gesture. Every encounter is an opportunity to let love act through us. You may see only a neighbor, a colleague, or a relative, but life is offering you a sacred moment between two souls. When you open yourself to greet with joy, you are silently saying, "Your existence matters. I see you. You are not alone in this world." In practice, this shows up in simple actions: calling people by their name, looking into their eyes when you say "good morning" or "good evening," asking a short question with real interest without rushing to end the conversation, a sincere compliment, a word of encouragement, a smile that is not automatic but comes from a present heart. Small gestures that, together, build healthier, more human, and more authentic relationships. It is also important to remember that the way we greet others says a lot about the way we relate to ourselves. Someone who is always closing their face and distrusting everyone is often harsh on their own heart, too. Inside, there may be constant criticism, demands, comparisons, and feelings of not being enough. As we learn to greet others with joy, we gradually learn to welcome ourselves with more gentleness, recognizing our limits, but also our gifts and possibilities. If these ideas resonate with you, let me offer a second invitation. If you have not done it yet, take a moment to subscribe to this channel, turn on the notifications, and leave your light. This helps you remember to come back for new reflections and also strengthens this space of light so that more people may find comfort, inspiration, and courage to keep going. Maybe you are wondering, but what about when I am not well, when I feel sad, worried, or anxious? How can I greet others with joy then? The answer is not to fake it or to force yourself into an excitement you do not feel. You can be honest about what you are living without throwing your pain on everyone you meet. You can say a calm and respectful "good morning," even when the day is not easy. You can be honest if someone asks whether you are okay, without turning every encounter into a heavy outpouring. And whenever necessary, you can ask for help with humility instead of spreading bad temper. Greeting with joy is often a decision not to let the problem dominate everything. It is recognizing that pain exists, but it does not have to fill all the space in your relationship with the world. Even in difficult times, there is still something you can offer. A softer word, a more attentive listening, a considerate gesture. This does not erase your difficulties, but it prevents them from becoming the only tone of your life. In close relationships, such as family or close friends, this attitude makes an enormous difference. So many conflicts begin with a grumbled "good morning," a dry answer, or a cold silence that freezes the atmosphere. Sometimes we go days without a warm word to those who live with us and gradually build a painful distance at home. A single heartfelt greeting can begin to break this ice, opening space for deeper conversations, forgiveness, and reconciliation. Think also of those who almost never receive a sincere greeting. The person at the front desk, the cashier, the bus driver, the shy colleague at work, the neighbor nobody notices. Maybe a joyful greeting, a true hello, is the only moment they feel seen. You have no idea how many silent tears are dried by gestures that, to our eyes, seem too small. There is another aspect we can consider: the impact on your own mindset. When you decide to greet with joy, you are training your eyes to see what is good and worthy in people. This strengthens a winning mindset, not in the sense of competition, but of inner growth and overcoming. You become someone who builds bridges instead of walls, someone who chooses to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. If you wish, you can turn this reflection into a simple practice. Over the next few days, pay conscious attention to the way you greet people. When you wake up, greet those who live with you with a little more care. On the street, at work, at school, or in the store, offer a more present look, a discreet smile, a slightly warmer word. At the end of the day, notice how you feel inside after spreading more joy instead of indifference. With time, this habit becomes natural. You will realize that greeting with joy does not depend on a perfect life or on always feeling upbeat. It depends mainly on allowing your heart to be a channel of kindness, even in the midst of daily imperfections. And the more you give, the more you receive. The joy you plant in others returns to you, sometimes in the form of an unexpected smile, a friendly word, or a sincere hug. As we finish, I invite you to keep the essence of this message in your heart. May your friends, acquaintances, and even strangers feel the warmth of your loving heart in a simple, joyful greeting. May you be, wherever you go, a sign of gentleness and hope in a world that is so hungry for true attention. And if this reflection touched you or brought you peace, clarity, or inspiration, I kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and leave your like on this video. This way you continue walking with us in new daily reflections and help this chain of light reach many more people. May the greeting you offer today be the beginning of many transforming encounters